this big gigantic couch and every subscriber is sitting on it and we're just like watching TV together and hanging out, and I want that to feel this way.
Okay, cool.
Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do.
Long hair, don't care. Oh. Wait, is that Steve Aoki?
Yep.
He's at Orange Theory. He does my, well, he's not at Orange Theory. He DJs. What year was this?
This was 2017.
There's almost a Kendrick Lamar humble vibe that I'm getting. It's kind of similar. So again, the symbolism and sorry, keep going.
You're good. No.
And if I talk really loud, it's because I have both of them in.
Well, just pause it.
Are you telling me what to do?
Yeah.
You cannot contain
You froze. I'm like, is she buffering?
Can't. No. Cute. Okay.
야 누가 내 수저 더럽대 I don't care 마이크 잡은 금 수저 여러 배 버럭해 잠못 익은 것들 새끼 여러 개 거두 벌써 씹어 죽겠어 에이 저녁에 Right best man 핵심 사백 일스니 매진 많지 않지 이 클래스 같이 많기 좋은 향기의 악취
Can I dance on here? Oh. I'm like
번진 black 던진 망할 것 같았겠지만 I'm fine sorry 미안해 billboard 미안해 worldwide 아들이 너무 잘 나가서 미안해 엄마 대신해줘 네가 못하켜도 우리 콘서트 절대 없어 hold I do it 너 말 없는 라다 do it
I just wish I was that cool.
I know. I've been saying that about you for years.
For me or for you?
I wish Mel was that cool.
Please. I mean, I would look absolutely ridiculous doing this.
Yep.
Like, what?
I know. They just walk and they're like, so cool.
I cannot understand, though, where they are. And I'm going to try to piece some things together on my own.
Yeah.
I don't understand I'm just like kind of straight up, like, I don't understand the table. Mm-hmm. Kind of getting a medical vibe, but then there's also, it looks like a break room, like in maybe like you work at your local Barnes and Noble, and it's like,
okay.
I feel like this would be you sitting down with like Brenda and like having your lunch, like it just, that's what I'm kind of getting. But then I'm also like, but there's pictures and there's. The reason why I thought that is because some of it looks like a refrigerator, but I'm just now realizing those are filing cabinets. Okay.
See how it's like a puzzle though? You got to put it together. Love it.
Wait, what?
It's like a puzzle you got to put together.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on right now.
And
I'm like, wait, but there was also kind of an asylum kind of feeling at first, especially when Steve Aoki came on, and I'm like, oh wait, like that's the guy from Orange Theory.
Yeah. That's he that you work out with.
That's his claim to fame.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. Let's keep going.
부담은 벗어해 소이
Okay, that's definitely prison. I think that's, I was like, wait. And I'm wondering how it plays into the other things. Because remember at first I was like, oh, there's kind of an asylum type of feeling. And it's like industrial. And then I also went to a Barnes & Noble break room, which you can edit that out.
Was this like prison, apparently?
Books can make you feel a kind of way.
Not a prison kind of way, but okay. Yep, go with it.
So maybe the break room with Brenda, whatever that is. Brenda, if you want to come sit on the couch too, you go, girl. So
Are you talking about a specific Brenda?
I have no idea. I don't know a Brenda.
There's a random Brenda.
Who works at Barnes and Noble. I'm sorry if you're out there.
Now you know there's a Brenda right now that works at Barnes and Noble going, do I know Roundhouse?
She's like, do I know Roundhouse?
Why am I like a prison?
Where I can be myself. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely prison vibe going. Okay. Ah. Hey, redhead. See you. Oh, wait. I didn't know prison had, like, video cameras.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know.
And desktop computers.
So the question is, though, if it's a different place than prison, what is it, and how does it all tie together?
Okay. I know this will come together somehow. Steve knows. He knows. Mastermind. Oh. Can I mention my favorite dance move so far?
Yeah.
Is when one of them starts doing a move,
And then the next.
and then the two, and then it's like a wave of like body rolls.
Yeah.
I'm like,
body rolls are a big deal.
I'm a huge fan, can't do them, but I mean,
I feel like we should work on that.
it's a body roll. Now,
That's a good start.
Wait, I will body roll. Now you body roll.
Oh, mine are a little hotter.
Oh my god!
Fresh out of the oven.
Oh my god!
See, Junie
The
knows.
conventional. The convectional.
Yeah, convection oven.
The microwave oven.
No. I'm convection, baby.
It's that desktop computer.
It's
Fresh off the desktop.
fresh out of the desktop.
I have no idea what that means, but we're going to keep going. Oh. They burn them up. Okay. No color.
마지막 인사야 맘도 없어 사과도 하지마
Okay, I can do this.
You got it.
말도 없어 사과도 하지마 콜라지 우리 단 마치 콜라지 너희가 맛보다 놀라지 폼나지 폼나지 yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna put some. Can I take these out? I can't hear myself. Okay, I'm gonna kind of throw this out there as a possible interpretation. So, it seems like. So I got prison vibes, Barnes and Noble, break room,
Brenda.
same with Brenda, but you know it was really interesting, kind of piecing together. I think a part of what I've noticed, this only being my second video, is that the background really, even if you can't understand the language, Ross, like it seems like the background is really important and that facilitates some of the symbolism. So in a lot of ways, it seems like BTS can kind of move across cultures through their visual medium. I mean, the music is awesome, and like I was like bumping, you know, I'm like I'm like dancing and stuff, but what I'm saying is that like the background and paying attention to the actual visual effects, I think that is a level of artistry that I don't know if I see that often anymore. I mean, you and I are from the olden times.
The olden days.
The original MTV, TRL,
yeah.
like all of that, you know, and that was a form of artistry, and maybe it is still now, but like, so some interpretations or maybe symbolism that I noticed. So definitely prison vibes. And also I noticed that there was a moment where they were kind of in an observation room and there's 7 mics and they're kind of sitting there. But then you also pan out towards the end and there's these cameras. And so I wonder how much they feel at times that people want to keep them within a box. Like, you are going to fit within our box. We will observe you as long as you stay within these lines and keep your work there. And that probably for artists like them, it may feel like prison.
Wow.
And that's kind of how I'm seeing it. Like, I'm also, you know, I noticed that at some points, my son loves ambulance. So I was like, oh, wow, I love that. Like, I love that element, the police cars, all of that. But then it inevitably became setting it on fire and kind of saying, you know, I'm going to reject you keeping me within a box and telling me how to do my art. And I really appreciate that. I think after having this head injury and doing a lot of reflecting, I realized how often we feel that art or our expression of ourselves has to please others or has to be, it has to be in service of others. And like, it's awesome if it is, and I hope that it is, and I love what you're doing with Comfy Couch. Like, I'm like, yes, I want everybody, I want kindness out there and positivity, and that's what they're facilitating. But I also think that at times it can feel like you have to fit within a box.
Yeah.
And that can probably, for your artistic soul, feel like you're in prison.
See, what I love about that is that you interpreting that one part of the video, like, there's no right or wrong answer.
Sure.
I never would have put that together.
Really?
But as you lay it out there, it makes perfect sense. Doesn't mean it's the right answer.
No.
But it's perfect.
I'm a therapist, so nothing is necessarily the right answer. It's the right answer to you.
Right.
I still don't quite understand the Barnes & Noble break room. And if
I don't know if anybody ever will. That one might go down in history. Brenda
and I also
Barnes
don't
Noble.
understand, I don't understand the room of cameras, but it might be kind of symbolizing that, you know, I saw a desktop computer and I saw cameras, and perhaps it's like kind of speaking to the fact that, like, there's so much I mean, we're doing it right now. There's so much technology out there. You're always being watched.
Yeah.
And your stuff is always being assessed and it's always being evaluated. And there are a lot of haters out there and people that will troll the internet just to spread hate.
Yeah.
And I think and there's that kind of like internet troll, and there's people that genuinely want to criticize artwork, but art is in the beauty of is in the art. Wait, art is in the beauty.
Eye of the beholder. I knew you'd get there.
It's the soju,
It's the concussion.
man. Is it the soju?
Soju.
Soju, man. So, but yeah, so I think it's, you know, I think it's cool that they want to break out.
I love that. I love that interpretation. And Namjoon has a song, because they all do solo stuff too. They have their own albums that they've done by themselves. And
Wow.
Namjoon has a song called Do You, and it's a hard hitter. And the whole thing is about, like, you're not going to please everybody. You got to do you. And as long as you stick with what is real for you, then you can't go wrong.
Man, do you ever, like, I'm kind of getting tears. Like, just, do you ever cry out here?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
A
just
lot.
like, man, I mean, because as I shared with you earlier, you know, I had COVID and then I had a concussion and my brain wasn't working right, but like I had a lot of time to think about how much our lives are spent trying to make other people happy. And ultimately, like, we can be good to ourselves and good to others. And I think that's what I'm kind of taking away from what the kind of message that they're spreading. And to do you in a world that wants to make you fit within a box, it's going to feel like prison.
Yeah. And you know what? Maybe the room with the cameras and the desktop computer, maybe that's all symbolism of like no matter where they go, they're being watched, they're being observed.
That's what I was. Yeah.
You know, and maybe that's it. And you just, you know, it's the symbolism of like that there's another level of depth to BTS that I think is unmatched. And that's why in my videos, I can put on a 4-minute music video and I'll talk about it for an hour. I'll replay it over and over, and I'm like, hey, here's this, here's that. Yeah, I can't get enough.
Well, and there's a part of me that's like, okay, I want you to go back and play. I want to go through it again. I want to see what is happening again. And like, you know, I realize we have other videos to get to, but there's that pull, right? And I think it's one of those things that you can watch it a million times and still find a million new things.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's really, really cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's people that have been, you know, the fandom is called ARMY. Okay. And there are people that have been ARMY since 2013 when they debuted, and they've seen these videos hundreds of times. And someone like me or like you or another reactor or somebody will come in and say, I wonder if that's what this means. And people that have been in the game for 10 years following BTS will go, I never would have seen it that way. Yeah. And the fact that can still happen, that's deep. That's meta. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It's not just like, oh, hey, girl, please don't go. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, often I was listening to a podcast the other day about how with filmmaking, for example, like, there's a checkbox. I think they called it a deli list. I don't know why they used that, but they were like, you do this, this, and this, and then you get the product, and you get the consumers, and you make everybody happy, and basically what they got to was that sometimes the corporate industry, they want everybody to understand the same interpretation of what's happening, and you cannot let the audience think. And I think that what's really cool about this is that even just as I sit here and I'm kind of talking off the cuff and like spitballing, I'm like, wait, there's a lot there, and it may not be how you've seen it, may not be how I've seen it, how any of your followers have seen it. Like it's kind of cool that we can all take away different perspectives. So.
Yeah, I think that's how it's art. It's subjective.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna change it. I want to show you one more video.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell you anything about it. And you had said like I want to go through and watch this again, but I want to suggest if you want to apply your therapist brain, your human brain, okay, and I want you to watch this next video, and as best you can, just watch it and interpret it, and then tell me what you think it all means.
Okay. So I'm not gonna. Can I still say things like...
Absolutely.
Because it helps me to process, but I'm not going to stop it.
You should, though.
Really?
Yeah. Only because, like, it gets tricky with the camera and the microphone, because when the music playing, the person watching, a lot of times can't hear what you're saying. So even if it's a couple words, stop
Even if I want to say, like, oh, I'm noticing this.
Absolutely.
Even if it's not deep?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right, so I'm going to pull it up for you.